Windows 11 is now a surveillance device. So if you move to Linux Mint to escape it, you have made the right choice. But a fresh install is still an open door. Today, we're closing it. 5 minutes, 5 steps. Let's harden the system. Step 1, the foundation. So never trust the version on your ISO. We want to start by syncing the latest security patches to close any vulnerabilities that appeared since your version was released. And to do this, we are going to open up the terminal. And then down in the description below, you will see a list of commands. So you want to copy the command under step 1. And you want to paste it in to the terminal. And then you want to hit enter. And once it's done its thing, that is then the updates taken care of. Step 2, the firewall. The shield, Mint's firewall, is off by default, so we're going to turn it on to block uninvited connections. And to do this, you want to go to the Start menu and then type Fire, and you'll see Firewall Configuration. And once it opens up, you want to change the status and click it so it's enabled. And make sure incoming is set to deny. If a device on your network tries to ping your laptop or PC, it gets ignored. Step 3, the privacy file. Today we're going to create a simple configuration to hide your system addresses and kill IPv6 leaks. This prevents your real IP from being exposed even if your VPN fails. So to do this, you want to open up the terminal. And from here, we want to go down to the description, and under step 3, you'll see the command. So we're going to copy this .conf command, and we're going to paste it in here and hit enter. And then from here, you want to go back to the description and copy these 3 lines, the net.ipv6, the kernel.kptr, and the vm.swappiness as well. So we'll copy these. And we're going to paste them in here. And then you want to press Control and 0. And then you want to press Enter. And then you want to press Control and X. And that's the privacy file taken care of. Step 4, optimization. We just set your swappiness to 10 in the last step. And this forces your laptop or PC to use your high-speed RAM instead of grinding your hard drive. So we just want to verify that it's active. And to do this, we can go to the description below, and under step 4, you can copy the command and select copy and open up the terminal. And you want to paste the command into the terminal and press enter. And as you can see, it is showing our swappiness is set to 10. Now, if it hasn't changed, you can also force the change, and I will leave the command under step 4 in the description as well. So if you see 60, just run the force the change command and then do a recheck, and you should see that the swappiness is now set to 10. Step 5, the DNS Blackhole. Your ISP tracks every domain you visit. So we're going to encrypt those requests so they see nothing. In Firefox, we are going to go to the DNS settings, and we are going to change a few things. So open up Firefox. And from here, you want to go to the hamburger menu in the top right and scroll down to settings. And then from here, we want to go over to privacy and security. And then you want to scroll down until you see enable DNS over HTTPS. So we're going to select max protection. And then where it says choose a provider, we are going to select custom. And then we are going to paste the URL that I leave in the description down below. And we're using a custom Quad 9 gateway, and unlike the defaults, Quad 9 is a non-profit that blocks malicious domains at the source. This encrypts your traffic and adds a massive layer of security to your browsing. No more silent passengers. And that's it. 5 minutes for a lifetime of privacy. I've put the simple commands down in the description box below so you can copy them, run them, and take back control. If you found this tutorial helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.